Hello and welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I know mine's been pretty busy. I started my new job, but that's something we can, talk about a little further out. Anyways, but Ricardo, how are you? Anything new that I don't know?
Well, just at work. Been pretty good. It's been pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
So quickly got thrown into the fire of being our lead mechanical analysis person. So it's been pretty interesting. Um, we've had I've it's kind of like a new environment that I've been in, and it's weird because I mean I'm the person responsible for all the analysis, at least mechanical side, and it's a new experience. Never had this type of responsibility before. I've always been in a group with like 3 or 4 other people, and we can share the work. But it's been pretty cool, you know. Even though I got to shoulder all that responsibility, uh, and now I'm starting to see in the schedule how my work affects other people,
Mm-hmm.
because it's definitely pushes people back. Um, as far as like the schedule wise, uh, so that's been interesting and new to me because I am only one person and I can only do one thing at a time. So getting pulled in multiple directions has
Mm-hmm.
been new, but it's really been about communication
Mm-hmm.
and communicating with my boss, or like, the engineering manager, and telling him to, we need to start setting a better schedule so that the work that I do is like the right work, because that's one thing, working for a small company, is like schedules are really important, especially when you have 1 or 2 big projects and you can't fall back on them. And any little mistake that you do cascades down and can push
Mm-hmm.
stuff back. And one of the issues that I'm faced with at work right now is when you have the PM or the project manager who is saying, just release the drawings. We need to get stuff done. But as someone with responsibility, saying, no, I have to do the analysis first. Like, I have to make sure this design is actually gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And pushing back on your boss, who actually ends up being the owner of the company, is been it's like, I want to go through my boss to go through him, just because it's a little intimidating. So these are like new experiences that I'm having to learn and navigate at work. Talking to a project manager, uh, making sure I communicate with everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and and being able to jump on what I need to jump on. But it's been fun. It's been a learning experience. It's definitely pushed me to know that I know what I'm doing, and which is kind of scary when there's like very few people in the company that can double check my work besides our main customer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's been really fun. So it's been exciting.
I
But
bet. Seems
so
stressful.
it's not stressful, and I it's not stressful because I can see my path.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and thank goodness for all my past experiences. They've definitely helped out because I know the work that I have to do. I know how to set up the work. Um, so I don't feel overwhelmed or stressed out about it. I've set my schedule, and I gave myself plenty of time that uh, to complete these tasks. And I think that's also one thing for new engineers or like junior engineers is is not to push yourself too much, because you don't want to stress yourself out, especially if you're new to like your role and you're taking time to learn versus the time you're also accomplishing the job. Um, oh, but actually, one fun thing that I'm doing is I'm attending workshops. This was a really fun workshop, and one of the questions was we had a panel up. Sometimes there's a really big disconnect between engineers and project managers as far as technical. And I think,
I agree to that.
yeah, you have a good story on that one. And this workshop, we had like a 45-minute meeting today, and it was just like we all wanted to say something to the PM really bad, but like we were all like biting our tongues, and we're like, and we just want to be like, just let us finish the analysis. Trust us. Like, let the engineers be engineers. And and my boss had a great saying, and I think I'm gonna take it from him. It's like, we're not baking cookies. We're building, high advanced technologies that are gonna need to be reliable. So take the time to do your analysis correctly. And I really love that saying. We're not building cookies. So you're gonna hear that a lot. But yeah, that's how I've been.
I'm not building. Oh, what did you say? I'm not baking cookies. I'm building. I'm building buildings. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was a ramble. But I'm really excited, and I don't feel overwhelmed yet because, like I said, they've let me set my own schedule, dates, and they're trusting that I made those correct dates. And so far, I'm on schedule to finish on time and maybe even a little before. But that's how I've been. It's been a busy I wasn't like this for like 2 weeks ago. This only picked up about a week and a half ago. So I'm being happy. But you got to start a brand new job.
Yes, I did.
Yesterday.
Yes. And today, I just finished my second day. And
how long is that commute again?
2 minutes.
You know how many people are screaming at you right now?
It's 2 minutes. Well, on the 2 minutes on the freeway, but yeah, I'm pretty lucky. It's definitely different from my previous job. I know when I first started, my very first job in the engineering industry, like the first day was training, meeting with HR, and all that. Like it felt like they were holding my hand, right? And then I come into this new company, and right on the first day, they had me rolling, and I started working on projects already, like with shadowing the PM, and just I just hit the ground running. It was definitely very different. I'm like exhausted. It's just my second day.
And where are you working tomorrow?
Oh my gosh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow I have to travel to Solvang and to SLO.
When did they let you know about this?
After work at 7. Oh, he texted me at 7 p.m. No, like at 6. He's like, oh yeah, give me a call tomorrow morning. I got a mission for you. You're going to drive up to Solvang and SLO. Opposite directions. So, yeah, that's definitely different from, like
engineering firm.
Yeah. So I'm in the general contracting side now. And like Ricardo was talking about PM and engineers, having differences. And today I actually got to see all that. Like, I'm shadowing the project manager for one of the projects, which is also pretty cool. I'm working on a project that, is currently being worked at a community college that we went to. And I'll also be joining a project at Santa Maria High. So it's pretty exciting. I think, it's...
You feel like giving back to your community.
Yes. But it's also, like, from what I saw today, it seems stressful. Stressful, and, like, the PMs are, being pulled in different directions. And like, for us, time is money in construction, right? You got to keep that cash flow going. And one of the things that the PM, like, said to me was that engineers are, let me put it in a nice word. How do I put it?
Not smart.
Not so smart. Like, it's kind of hard for me to, like, because I come from the consulting firm side, right? Going into the GC side, like, I was that person telling the GC, you're wrong, resubmit the submittal because it's not complying to the specifications, And today I got to see his response as a contractor. He like, not in a bad way, but he went off. He's like, oh my God, this is a shit show and blah, 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 and like, he's like, they're so stupid. Like, like, he's like, he was talking about how do you pronounce that?
Drywall.
A drywall. He's like, how is it that they cannot approve this? It is the same thing. It is the same material. You're never gonna see that thing. You're gonna cover it up. I don't understand why it can't get approved. But he went off. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to like, I don't know, to
I know what you mean.
you know what I mean? Because like I'm coming from the other side and like no, I'm on this side, and it's hard for me to like agree with him because like I was the person telling him, the contractor, like
that they're wrong.
So it's challenging, but
yeah, I totally get it, and it goes beyond just like the material, and I think a lot of us will face that where we know why we picked a specific material. There's some standards that we have to go through, and as engineers, we our designs are based off of these standards so that we know that material is what we expect it to be. And definitely on the other side, they just see drywall as drywall. Doesn't matter if it's this one, that one, it's all the same. And it could very well all be the same. It's just, it doesn't have that ASTM or some type of testing standard associated with it. And it can be frustrating. And I think you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun navigating this, because I know you're going to want to, especially when you're, like you're saying, time is money, and now they have to go back and, get all new material. But then again, he should have probably checked the time. He should have probably double checked that material. So
it wasn't his fault. It was on someone else's court. But
yeah,
the bottom line is that PMs and engineers,
they're gonna fight.
Yeah, all the time.
No matter what industry.
Yeah, no matter.
My boss is gonna be like, just give me the drawings. I'm gonna be like, no. You gotta wait for me to prove that the design is not gonna fail.
Yeah. So in our case, though, like we're building buildings, and we're trying to do it at a rate where our schedule, we won't fall behind. And especially for doing like public works, projects, especially schools and stuff like that. Summer is when we get the busiest, because like school's out of session, and like that's when we have the most time to get stuff done. So yeah, but it's fun. It's definitely fun, different.
It's only your second day.
Yeah, the PM I'm shadowing, he's super energetic, so I really like that. I'm trying to keep up with his energy. Maybe that's why I'm like exhausted. But he's pretty cool. He has a lot of experience, which I'm definitely looking forward to, like observing all the knowledge I can. And yeah, let's see if I can survive at least a year.
Oh, you will. But when you start a new job, you know what that means.
Update LinkedIn.
You get to update your LinkedIn.
I did. But speaking of that, I did. I just added, like I don't know, my current job. I didn't do like the whole update my network or whatever. Like a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just felt like.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that actually. When someone gets a new job or even a new position, there's this like posting that comes out and it says like congratulations to X, and therefore starting a new position or getting this position at so and so company. And that was kind of the basis of our question for last week.
Yes.
And
let me see.
Yeah, I see that a lot. Now, I don't do that. I don't actually let my
your network
feed, or I guess you could say, I don't let my feed know when I got a new job.
Yeah, like to me, it's like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like.
But it did feel good putting level 2.
Yeah.
It's it's. I mean, there's a lot of things that go behind it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want to feel validated that the work you're doing is for a good position you got.
Mm-hmm.
I want to feel that I got my master's degree, so I should automatically jump into a level 2 position, and but it also feels like flamboyant and like feels kind of like, especially for me, I'm not really big on social media. Actually, I don't even think I have I don't have anything besides maybe a Twitter, and that was only to
Twitter.
and that was only to get a free pizza from Blaze Pizza.
Instagram.
Oh, was it Instagram?
Yeah.
See, I don't even remember. But yeah,
That
I
was
am like
it.
my only social media is on LinkedIn, so I feel very awkward posting stuff. Just doesn't feel like me, especially if you know me. I wouldn't be like posting about anything. So, but yeah, so we posted a topic last week, which
Yes.
the question was,
Does social media platforms contribute to our constant need for validation? What do you think, Ricardo?
I think so. I mean, yeah, because yes, because you can also think of it too, like in my family, I'm the first one, and it does feel good. And, I'm sure my parents are like
Getting praised.
yeah, they that's real life social media,
Mm-hmm.
right? And when they get to show off their kid or whatnot.
That's all the validation, honestly. Like, sorry to interrupt you, but that's all the validation I need. Just my parents feeling proud of me, and I mean, it feels good once in a while. Like, hearing my dad, sí, mi hija es ingeniera, or like,
Yeah.
But, like, sorry, go ahead.
But as you continue your career, it's just, you're keeping up with your friends and family, and you see like positions like, oh, someone's a level 2 now, someone's a level 3, they're a senior, etc. And then you putting pressure on yourself to try and keep up with your peers, especially if you graduated with some friends and you see where they're going, that can be a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really compare myself to others because it just doesn't make me feel any better. But when I put that like a new position or a new job or whatever, I like to say that, look, I'm at this new position, but by no means am I trying to keep up with like another group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to explain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. For me, I whenever I'm like on LinkedIn or I don't know, on my other social medias, I do feel like I'm like trying to compete, like I need to get to that position too, or like, for our careers, and just seeing all the, I don't know, like all the posts of promotions or getting a new job at this good company, and like sometimes it's hard not to compare yourself with that person, so I like let me be honest, I used to post a lot on my social media, but then I don't know, I just realized that there's no need to share every accomplishment or every good thing that's happening in your life with people that you don't even know, and the people that you know and care about are the only ones that you should share these things with. It took me a while to figure that out, and it's I'm like slowly trying to leave Instagram. Like, I haven't posted in a long time. Well, the only post was our podcast, but like actual posts, and like I'm learning to just keep things on the low, like like why there's no need, like they don't care, like the people that care are the ones around me and my family and my close friends, and like I feel like it is hard sometimes, but
yeah, we had a great response, and can you bring? Yeah, we had a great response.
We need sorry guys, we need to have more. Actually, ideally, it'd be best if we can get more people to interact.
Yeah.
you can say anonymous, don't share, don't put my name or whatever, you know, but like we just want to know like what your thoughts are, and you know, like just to continue
the conversation.
Yeah,
we want to hear what everyone's thinking
and learn
what your
about other
opinions
people's
are.
perspective on certain topics and stuff like that. But one good response was, if you want to read it, Ricardo.
Yes. So it says, I feel like I don't get validation from social media. Instead, I downplay my accomplishments because of comparison. I had to stay off social media because it was easy to forget how each person has different starting lines. I started convincing myself that I'm not doing enough or not accomplished enough. The funny thing is, in that some may look at my profile and think highly of me, I feel less about themselves. To answer the question, I am sure I seek validation from external sources, but I can't pinpoint where exactly. That hits pretty hard.
Yeah.
Because you know, that was an interesting topic. Where, like, you don't want to post something so that you don't make others feel like less of themselves. And it's true. It's like, you know, do you want to, you know, especially when you're really close to your friends growing up, and they might be struggling or they're in a position, and you know, you never want to be that person where you're showing off.
Yeah, and I felt like, you know, like going back, I felt like I was that, and again I caught myself, you know, like, you know what? No, I'm gonna stop sharing things. There's no need to share all those things, you know, on social media. Like, why?
I'm at the point where I'll probably just change mine to engineer. Like, it doesn't matter which. All you know is
all you gotta know is that
I'm
you're an engineer. That's
and
it.
I do engineering work, plus probably more.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't want to make people feel bad. I want them to reach out and help.
Yeah, and we all have different goals, like, you know, different meaning of success, and you know, and if your job or where you're at in life right now is it's making you happy, you know,
yeah, then by all means,
yeah,
that is what happiness. I think we've covered this before.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness is where we want to be, right? We want to wake up happy every day if we can.
Mm-hmm. Not grumpy.
Not grumpy.
Like I wake up sometimes. Just kidding.
Yeah. But yeah, so social media is difficult because
it is.
It's there constant 24/7.
Yeah, I've been wanting to delete my Instagram, but I just can't.
You need it for the contest. So
yeah. Yeah, but yeah, thank you to our friend that responded to the question. That's, you know, that was definitely a good response.
Yeah, very thought out.
Yes. But yeah, so that was what are we talking about next week?
Also goes for males looking into that. I can give you an example. And trying to realize this, I was in a meeting and there was only 2 females in this meeting and a total of 12 attendees. So I just like realized it like halfway through the meeting.
Really? I told you all along.
Yeah. But yeah, when you're in the meeting and you're just like sitting down for hours and you're like,
oh, a female, look.
Wait, there's 2 females in this group. Wait, that's weird. So
that's not weird.
Huh?
That's not weird.
No, it's weird in the perspective of why is there only 2?
There should be more.
There should be more.
Yeah.
So next week I'll tell you a little bit about that experience, because that was an interesting little thing that happened in that meeting, and you'll have another week, a full week under your belt.
Yes.
So
yes, I am in the construction industry, so it's, you know, mainly men I work with, and yeah, they have a very wide range of words they use. That's like, you know, it's just, yeah, it's.
Oh, next week's gonna be
yeah.
fun.
But yeah,
But yeah, reach out.
we
on our
will.
social media.
Yes, we will be posting a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
In regards to our topic.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely stay tuned for that, and we hope to get more participants. And yeah, thank you for listening, and we hope to keep you here next week. And see you. Bye.